Hey lovelies, thanks for stopping by my channel today. I'm excited for today's video because this is one of those products that I'm always on the hunt for the next best one, right? Like we have those certain things that we're just, ooh, I need one that's even a little better. And for me, that is definitely concealer. So today we're gonna be talking about the Tarte Shape Tape Ultra Creamy Concealer. Now, if you're subscribed to my channel, you probably know that I already did a live side-by-side comparison with the original Shape Tape on my channel, but that was really more of a first impression. So if you guys haven't seen that one, I will make sure to link it down below so that you can check that out. But today I really want to go into the details of what I think about this concealer. I'm again going to apply it for you guys so that you can see it. In all honesty, today it's all that I have on my face as far as coverage products. So we'll get a little idea of what I think it's good for, what I think maybe it's not that great for, and go into all the details. Now, if we haven't met before, my name is Kelly and I am a professional hair and makeup artist. And here on my channel, I strive to keep beauty real. Real honest, real relatable, and real fun. So if that sounds like something you'd enjoy, don't forget to hit subscribe, click that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. But again, like I said, we're gonna be digging a little deeper into this. I have worn this several times now and I feel like I can give you my true opinion on this. This retails full price for $27. I did get it during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale, so I got it half off, which is a great deal, which is why I figured, okay, now is the time to snag this if you wanna try it, Kelly. So I just wanna give you a little bit of the claims that Tarte says. This says that it's full coverage, natural moisturizing matte finish, ultra nourishing prickly pear for 24-hour hydration. It says that it's for all skin types, especially dry or mature skin, and it says that it leaves skin looking hydrated, never dry or flat. It does also say that it's waterproof and 12-hour crease proof. So we'll get into what we think about all of that. I was really hoping, and I said this in the live, that I could snag the shade that I wear in the original so that I could like swatch side by side for you guys. They didn't have it when I went into the store. I did pick up two shades to kind of mix to be able to get there, and I think I did a good job, but I did order my regular shade online, so if it does get to me in a timely manner, I will insert swatches of those two shades right next to each other so that you guys can see how true to tone they are, in case you were wondering, okay, which shade do I even get, right? But I do have the shades 27S, which is light medium sand, and 20S, which is light sand. I did go ahead and mix these two together and they work just fine. So why don't we get right into the application? I'll give you my thoughts. I did go ahead and do a little, like, I guess I would say casual wear test, if you will, so we'll get into that right now. Now I should also mention my skin type, my skin concerns. For those of you that are watching, I am 39 years old and I would say that I have normal to dry skin. Coming into the summer, I usually get more in that normal range, but right now, like after winter, I still am pretty dry. I am also like going through the cycle of upping my retinol serum, so I'm going through that like slightly peely dry phase. So this for me is the perfect time to try something like this to tell you if it is going to be great for drier skin. I do also right now suffer from some breakouts due to constant mask wearing, and that's definitely something that I'm looking to be able to conceal as well. And I am just one of those people that when I get a breakout, that hyperpigmentation is there for a long time. I use lots of skincare to try to get it to leave as soon as possible, but in the meantime, I really want something that I can cover it up with. As far as my skin goes, I do usually like a light to medium coverage, like all over, but concealer is where it's at for me to be able to get that high coverage in the areas that I need it. So hopefully that just sort of gives you my little skin story and should help you in the review of this product.
When we rewind,
So I have to be honest, I fully planned on throwing foundation over the top of this. But as I'm sitting here, I'm just kind of like, I don't really need to. I feel like most of my blemishes are at least blurred in, if not covered, and I feel like my tone is balanced out. I really, really wish that I didn't have this like hormonal reddening or darkening right here. That is the one thing, that is probably the only reason that I even wear like a tinted moisturizer or foundation anymore, is I'm just really trying to even out this like redness and darkness that I get right here. So the concealer did that for me. I think this will be a good way to just show you guys like what this concealer can do. It really does have such really good coverage. Yeah, honestly, I am pretty happy with the way that this looks. You guys will have to let me know what you think. I am just going to use a very light setting powder, one that I know that just looks really natural and soft on the face, and we'll come back to see what the skin looks like before I move on and finish my look. All right, lovelies, I just went ahead and zoomed you guys back in so you could see what the skin looks like with the powder. Now, I will say I do feel like this is not the most flattering concealer I have in my collection for under the eye. I already have a little bit of like creasing and creping underneath. I don't feel dry and I don't feel tight, but I can definitely like see that already. I do feel like compared to the original Shape Tape, this one definitely isn't as like creasy and crepey, especially on like the top of my lids. If you guys watch that, the video where I did the side-by-side with the shimmery shadow on, I think that's what really showed it. And I don't think it was showing as much on camera as what I could see in person. Like it definitely, like the shadow just looked more like creamy and like smooth on the side with the ultra creamy, whereas the original Shape Tape side definitely looked more like crinkly. So that's one thing that I would say. However, I still do have a little bit of it into my fine lines under my eyes, which, I mean, with a lot of concealers is just going to happen a little bit. There's nothing that's going to like make you look like you have no fine lines, but there are certain things that will accentuate it less than others. I would say this is somewhere in the middle of the spectrum. But yeah, I don't feel tight at all. Now, of course, I did start out with that really good hydration, which is probably helping with that. But as far as on my face, I really like this. Like, I think it has a really nice finish to it. You guys know I like something that's a little bit more glowy, but I think especially as my skin sets in and, you know, my natural oils come through a little bit, this will definitely get to more of that like satin to glowy feel. Maybe not like super dewy, but definitely just like a natural glow. I don't feel like I look like super, super matte. It's just that like nice satin finish. I guess that's my thoughts so far. I won't be able to give you guys a wear test today because I have to go to work and I'm gonna have a mask on all day, and that just wouldn't be fair. But I did film this weekend when I wore this underneath my tinted moisturizer. So I filmed a before and after for you guys just on my iPhone. In the car, I think, is where I started because we were on our way to run around and do some things. But I just wanted to be able to give you guys a little bit of a wear test so you could see. You'll also obviously be seeing it in natural light, which is helpful as well. So I will go ahead and get into that clip right now. And when you see me next, I'll have a full face of makeup on. Hey lovelies, just wanted to hop on here because I thought today would be a good day to do a wear test of the Shape Tape Ultra Creamy. I did do like a first impression side-by-side with the original formula, but today I'm gonna have some time to wear it. It's 12:30 right now. I'll zoom in for you guys so you can see. So I just threw it on actually underneath the Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer from ColourPop. So I will check in with you guys in a few hours and we'll see what it's looking like. By the way, go meet Project Pan. Got Luminoso on my cheeks from Milani. Okay, that's the only thing. Oh, and my eyebrow pencil. So go Project Pan. We're gonna do it. I'll see you guys soon. It's now 10 p.m., which means that we've gone through 9 hours of wear with this concealer. I wanted to show you guys. I tried not to put like too much light on just so it doesn't like blur out any flaws or imperfections, but it looks pretty good. I did notice, I would say about 6 hours in, that my under eye was looking a little bit dry, not as dry as it normally does with the original Shape Tape, but still a little dry. It held up pretty well. I was wearing a mask because we were like out and about, but so I really can't like say about this because I feel like this is rubbed off. I've also been like editing some videos, so I probably was touching my face. So I wanted to give you guys a little look. I could have turned on my camera and filmed to give you the update, but I feel like since I started on my iPhone, I should give you the update on my iPhone as well. So there you go. Hope that helps. Again, I wouldn't necessarily pay attention to the wear time of anything like below this point just because of mask wearing. We know how that goes. But yeah, I would say the finish is very similar to the original Shape Tape. It is definitely more of a matte concealer, which is exactly what Tarte says it is. It's not going to be glowy. It definitely wasn't glowy. So just wanted to give the update. Here we are with my face fully done. All I did was add a little bit of cream blush and bronzer, a pinch of highlight. I did go ahead and set my face with the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. I've been really liking this one again. I did also do an eye look with one of my top 10 palettes for spring. If you guys haven't checked that video out, I will link it here. I did go through and pick out 10 palettes and 10 color stories that I was going to use to show you guys. And make sure that you're following me over on Instagram if you do want to check out the finished results from the color stories in all of those 10 palettes that I share with you guys. Again, my Instagram is KEEPBEAUTYREAL. I'd love to see you guys over there. Now, let's get into my thoughts on the Shape Tape Ultra Creamy. Should you get it? Do I like it? All the deets. So, I will say that my opinion on this kind of like went back and forth. I think that it isn't going to be my go-to under eye. For the reasons that I talked about when I put it on. It is not the worst. Like even now looking at my eyes, as long as I have a little like shadow smoked out underneath, those little fine lines and wrinkles don't show that much. But I do think that I have concealers that still give me a decent amount of coverage, but just don't make me look quite as creepy right away. I will say I do really enjoy this as a face concealer, a lot. I think that it just has that coverage and that staying power. Like I've shared with you guys, I can't get anything to stick to my nose. Like right now it doesn't really matter because I'm wearing a mask most of the time, but I can't get anything to stick to my nose. Most of the time, halfway through the day, everything is gone. I don't know what to say. And I have more of a red nose naturally, so I do really like this. I think that because it is more of a matte finish concealer, that just helps with the staying power of it. Anything that's more glowy is just going to be a little more slidey. Usually that's just part of it. So I do really like it on my nose. I just don't see myself using it on the under eye as much. Even on the lid as like a primer, I could see using this more. So while this isn't my new favorite under eye concealer, it definitely has its place in my collection, and I'm sure that I will be grabbing for it from time to time. I think especially coming into summer, this might be a good one, just as my skin gets a little more glowy. And who knows, maybe in the summertime I'll feel like it's better under my eye. I will be curious to see your thoughts, so let me know in the comments below what you think of this. Did you get it? Are you thinking about getting it? Did this video help you? I hope it did. Again, don't forget to check out that live that I did if you do want to see a side-by-side comparison of the two Tarte Shape Tape concealers. Hopefully that will be helpful as well, so that you can kind of see the side-by-side comparison if you already have Shape Tape and you want to see how the Ultra Creamy would stack up next to the original, right? And I want to thank you for taking some time out of your day to spend it with me. It really does mean a lot to me. If you did like this video, don't forget to give it a like. And again, let me know in the comments down below what you think. So that is it for today, you guys. I guess my hunt for the perfect under eye concealer is still going, which I think it probably always will be. Thank you again so much. I really do appreciate all of you, and I will see you really soon.